Dubbed as a furniture capital of the Philippines, the city of Mandaue houses 40% of the export companies in Cebu. But did you know that the city is also the home of the oldest venerated image of Saint Joseph the Worker and the only national shrine in the Philippines dedicated to him? Tana! Kuyog Niño as we visit the different Jubilee churches in Cebu. We are here today at the National Shrine of Saint Joseph, which was declared as such on July 11, 1999 by the Episcopal Conference, now the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines, and had its dedication and consecration on August 8, 2001. Along with the city's industrious development is the deep and rich history of Mandauehanos' Christian faith and devotion to their patron, Saint Joseph.
Built right at the center of the city, the parish of St. Joseph was believed to be founded between 1580 to 1700 by Jesuit friars after the Augustinian missionaries handed the task of serving the spiritual needs of the citizens to them. The Jesuits brought with them the image of El Glorioso Patriarca, Señor San Jose, which is now the oldest venerated image of Saint Joseph in the Philippines. This image features Saint Joseph holding the boy Jesus in his left hand while holding a staff with a blooming lily on his right. The boy Jesus also carries a carpenter's toolbox, which established the persona of Saint Joseph as a worker and his foster father.
The shrine has undergone several repairs and reconstruction after the damages caused by the 1922 earthquake and Second World War. Among the badly affected were these life-size statues showing the Last Supper or Señor de Cena. With the help of the parishioners, these statues were fully restored in 1950.
The Mandauehanos commemorate the feast of Saint Joseph on the 8th of May along with its famed Mandaue Festival. The shrine is also involved in the annual celebration of Fiesta Señor, particularly in the Traslación, where the icon of Saint Joseph reunites with the images of Our Lady of Guadalupe and Santo Niño for a night before the statues are transported to the Virgen de la Regla Parish.
In celebration of the 500 years of the introduction of Christianity in the country, the National Shrine of Saint Joseph Parish is one of the 13 churches in Cebu designated with a holy door, which enables its devotees to gain plenary indulgence.
So personally, I'm very happy for the National Shrine having been chosen as one of the Jubilee churches here in Cebu, especially as we celebrate 500 years of the arrival of Christianity. And perhaps I think one of the reasons was for us to be able to strategically reach out to more people that in designated areas, people, but parishioners and pilgrims can access key churches in terms of reconnecting to their roots. That's why the Jubilee 500 years is being celebrated. It is more of aspirational. It is envisioned and we aspire that the pilgrimage to the Jubilee churches perhaps can rekindle the fire of their faith and renew the fervor of their devotion, especially to Saint Joseph. We have kind of a local motto here, Ite ad Joseph. That's Latin translated as go to Saint Joseph. For every Mandauehan, that is part and fiber of their faith identity, that their faith is really lived out through the guidance of Saint Joseph. We have local sharings here how couple would quarrel, they would part ways, and then they would find each other in front of the statue of Saint Joseph. By going, Itea, Joseph to Saint Joseph, they found their way to one another. They reconciled, and a lot of other testimonies of healings and inspiration. So for us, the celebration of the quincentennial Jubilee of Christianity, which happens for me by grace also to be the year of Saint Joseph, for me it's such a double grace for every parishioner and also for other pilgrims who will come over to visit our church, our shrine.
Saint Joseph the Worker is the model of artisans and patron of many things, including the universal church, the dying, fathers, families, and workers. His example of sincere devotion and love to God is worth emulating. Through him, we are reminded of how we can honor God and offer to him our life and works. The National Shrine of St. Joseph Parish is just our second stop on tracing the trails of the different Jubilee churches in Cebu. I'm Chantal, and join me again in our next episode. This time, we're going north 24.5 kilometers away where there is a parish dedicated to the Father of the Poor, Tana, Kuyog, Niño.